G'day everyone, Viv here, hope you're all keeping well. I've tried many times in the past to maintain a blog, you know, writing shit down on Blogger and Blogspot and my own blogs on my own forums, and never been very successful. Making these videos has been the easiest way for me to share content with people. And I guess there's not really much difference between what I've been doing and a vlog as such. A vlog perhaps might be a little less sort of formal with all the editing and cuts and stuff that I've done in the past. So I think I want to try and do some vlogging, but sort of step it up. I really enjoy sitting in front of my computer and editing footage. I do enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, from the video that I posted last night, I certainly don't want to not do that. I enjoy it, so I'm going to do that. Anyway, don't want to ramble on too much. Thought I'd upload a very quick vlog, an update for shit that I've been doing today. Sitting here in my casting space, I've been casting up various bases and stuff for miniatures that I'm getting painted and whatnot, and I cast up this cobble stone mould that was given to me by the kind folks up in Scotland, Squidgy Bidge and Mithril Silver. When Kim and I were there, weeks ago now, weeks and weeks ago, those guys gave me some moulds. You might have seen them on Squidgy Bidge's channel. Dreadlun also made a very similar mould. Actually, Dreadlun did his first using negative impressions, and then Squidgy Bidge liked it, made one too, and so he gave me one of those moulds, and he gave me one of his moulds for the roof sections with, I don't know if you'll be able to see this very clearly, sort of teardropped shingles for roof. So I haven't cast this one yet, but I cast this up today because I'm going to use this base as a road section, like Dreadlun did a little bit in his display base or his diorama base, as the road section. I might do a second one for my 1 foot by 1 foot. There'll be bushes and stuff and edges of the road and stuff. 1 foot by 1 foot tile for Dreadlun's proposed competition. He hasn't confirmed that he's going to do it. I think he was talking about doing an idea for a competition, building something on a 1 foot by 1 foot base. So I was chatting again to him today on Facebook, and he said, what are you going to do? So I've got a whole bunch of scale tanked kits hanging around, mostly modern stuff, so I might put some of those together. One certainly for this project and just put it up in my cabinet. It'd be nice to start something, finish it and put it up on display. It'd be a new goal for me. I think I might be able to use some of them for Force on Force as well. So, but that's further down the track. I want to stick with my Saga stuff and get my village finished. I'll be working on that today. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Play plenty of games. I've got more Saga factions out with the painters. I've got my Scralings back. Actually, we should have a look at the Scralings next time. Got those back. More going out. Anyway, so that's what's been happening here at the casting table. Casting up bases, little bits and pieces. Casting up this cobblestone path for my diorama that I'll be doing for Dread's contest. Let's go next door and check out the progress I'm making with the Viking table. So here we are next door, got some lights on so we can see what's going on. We are quite literally next door. In fact, it is exactly the same room. I just want to dramatise the situation. Anyway, casting corner, fucking around corner. I don't know what this corner is yet, but so this is where I'm putting together the Viking village. What I like about this is how everything is on an irregular base. And if we have a look at the top of this building, you can see that the building doesn't actually sit sort of geometrically correct, if I will use that expression. Everything is slightly off. Even these buildings are slightly off. This building is slightly off. How they sit on the piece. And I think that really helps the village look like it's just organically grown. It hasn't been planned or anything. And anyway, so what have I been doing? Added the texture to the longhouses on the front and the sides. And the back, this was just done with a wall filler and a dental tool. Very similar to this one here. Except, and I've just noticed, I didn't add any thatching. any of this stuff, which would have been really nice. So maybe if I can be bothered, I'll come back and break some of this off, cut a hole, stick some of this wattle material in there. Actually, I'll do that because it looks so much better. So all of the buildings so far have that sort of texture. This small one has that sort of texture. The only one that's slightly different is this building at the back here. It's the only one that's actually been built out of planks, out of timber. Now, Viking huts typically were built out of timber in heavily forested areas. So obviously cutting timber was easier than stuffing around building these wattle and dubs. This was done, well, I don't know if it was easy, I'm just making shit up. I'm not an expert, what do I know? This was typically done, I do know that this was typically done in areas where timber was more prized for ships and wasn't readily available. This was more economical. So simple little door, I'll put a little knob and some hatches and stuff in there, but that's going to sit there. These two will face each other a little bit. None of the roofs will come off, I'm going to seal everything, I can't be bothered doing interiors and all that sort of stuff. So those two will face each other like that. This one's going to come around here. That'll be the village. Then maybe I'll use some of these trees for putting on there. Maybe I'll build some of the woodland scenic trees. But that's the progress so far. Everything's ready to be painted now. Oh, one last thing. I want to replace this roof before I go any further with another one of these roofs, so the village matches. Really, this was the first time I tried this technique. I showed it to you guys. Maybe it sounded like I've done it heaps of times before, but typically with a lot of my shit I've never done it before. I just try it and see if it works, and if it works I'll film it. So I did like it, but this was the first time I also tried the teddy bear fur, and I liked it a lot better. So I'm going to make another teddy bear roof. So anyway, that's the update on that Viking village so far. The last thing that I've been doing at the studio today, I've been here, it's Wednesday. Wednesday I'll hang out in the studios. I work in my studio now Wednesdays and either Tuesdays or Thursdays, so Tuesday Wednesdays or Wednesdays Thursdays, just so I can get my head out of the office. I can start enjoying some of my time here, feeling comfortable in this space, which I still am not. I really haven't done a lot of work here because of the amount of space that I have and things just not set up like I'm used to having things set up. Anyway, we're getting all that sorted. So casting up some stuff, working on the texture for the village. Everything's ready to be painted. New roof come tomorrow for the other building. And the third thing I've been doing, aside from general cleaning up and tidying up and organising spaces, is getting some brewing shit organised so I can get some beer back on tap in my beer fridge, which if you haven't seen it, I'll show it to you in just a second. Actually, we're going to go have a look at the brewing stuff right now, so quit fucking around, let's go have a look. So here is our awesome beer fridge at the studio. All of these taps do actually work. There's no beer in there at the moment, just the lines and the gas, etc. There is no beer because if we go waddling through here, back past where we've all been just before, our Viking village casting place to our left, walk around the back here to my wet area. This is another thing I love about the studio, is being able to put water everywhere and it just drains away into these drains. I do want to get one of those rubber squeegees so I can help it get there, but I've been washing and cleaning and sterilising and sorting out all my brewing gear. Cleaning and sterilising all the kegs, all the fermenters. This is not all of them, but this is all I need right now. So I can get some of these beers, well these two specifically, on tap. My cheap Cooper's English Bitter. This is what I call my $1 beer. This will make, well, it's a little more than $1 a litre, but this will make 20 litres of beer for $1 a litre. But I can only fit 19 litres of beer or just a little under in those kegs, so anyway, beside the point. Cheap beer, good for just regular swilling. And this kit, which I picked up from the homebrew place, I can't remember what they're called, who cares what they're called, is this Celtic Red Ale. It's a special recipe with a special type of yeast in here, and some of this malted barley. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. It's going to be good fun. Maybe on the weekend I'll get them done. But that's what I've been doing out here in the wet area. I sorted it out, got rid of all the shelves that are here, and just get some brewing action happening so we can fucking drink some beer when we're here playing some games. aside from that, general tidy up, bit of a move of things around, and that's about it. So that's my update for this Wednesday, the whatever of July. Hopefully I can keep these vlogs rolling in a similar sort of fashion. Just quick updates on what I'm doing instead of this fucking elaborate sort of schemes to film detailed tutorials, and they take too much time. I'm not interested in that, so I'm just going to keep you updated with what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments. Jesus Christ. On that video I uploaded last night, that was incredible. I really wasn't expecting such a massive response or so many people to use the word fuck in the comments, but it feels good, doesn't it? So I just want to hit on one comment that was there about me attacking the community, and good old Canvas stood up for me. Thanks, mate. If you need some more foam, let me know. I wasn't attacking the community, and I certainly didn't intend it to be taken like that. The pressure I was talking about feeling was self-perceived and self-created pressure of wanting to create this Uber channel, a beast of war, if you will, as Nuntaku called it, the next beast of war. In a response that he made, which was fun to watch today. I would like to do something like that, but I can't fucking do it by myself. There are some good friends of mine that are keen to get involved, and we'll do something with Knights of Dice on a much less sort of professional manner. A bunch of us just sitting around drinking beer and talking shit about games, but that is the pressure I was talking about. Wanting to have all the fucking animations and all that sort of high level production shit. That's what was getting me down. Not the community. I'm not attacking the community. The pressure I felt was self-perceived, self-created pressure. I'm alleviating myself of that. I'm letting go of it. Just getting back to what I enjoy doing, and that's fucking around with cardboard and glue and plaster and things that I enjoy doing. So thanks very much for all your positive comments. I really appreciate them. I'm looking forward to getting back into actually filming stuff that I enjoy doing and sharing it with you guys. Enough rambling from me. Have a good night. I'll catch you soon. Bye.